Okay, now after I've done my survey, I've posted a link to it, I may want to see what my responses are. And just to make sure that you know how to navigate here in Google Form, once again, if you want to see what the respondents are going to see, you can go to the live form. So that's what people who are filling out your form are going to see. And if I want to edit the form, because I don't like how it looks, I can press this button, or I can go back here to the Google form. And then the other thing you can do is go up here where it says responses. And if you look under summary responses, you're going to get a nice, beautiful little graph. And as people fill out your form, and more people are filling out this form, of course this will be changing. And if you put a hyperlink to this somewhere or publish this somewhere, it will automatically be updating itself. So that's a pretty cool feature. And now that I have my responses here, I can copy this link up in the top. And I want to put a hyperlink to this as well. So I'm just copying it, and I'm going to go back to my shared Google Doc. And I'm going to put my responses here. By typing in a word that I want, then creating a link, and then I'm just pasting in by edit, paste, or command V to my responses so that I have a hyperlink to that as well. So now if I go to my question and I click here, I'm going to get my survey, and if I go to my responses, I'm going to get my graph to my responses so people could see both. And lastly, I want to show you how to view your responses as a spreadsheet. So over here next to the View Live Form, you may see View Responses. You can look at it this way. And the other thing too that most people forget, and this is probably the biggest cause of problems, is that you have to make sure that this is shared as well. So right now it's private to only me. Nobody else can access it. You may or may not want other people to access it. So in this case, if I want everybody else to see the responses, I can press the share button. And right now it's private. I want to change that to anyone with a link. And then you can allow them to comment or edit on it if you want. In this case, I want them only to view. And I usually do this right away with all of my Google Docs or forms or presentations. And then I'm going to press Save. So then I can share that link as well if I would like to. And then I can press Done. And if I go to my Google Drive, I can see this form. Right here is the form. So if I click on it, that's my form. But if I'm in a Google Drive, I will also see the responses, which are, this would be the spreadsheet version of it. So if I access it from here as well, then I can just see the spreadsheet. And then if I want to go back to editing the form or going to the live form or showing the responses on the graph, I can look at those from here. So these are probably the little trickiest parts to get used to, toggling back and forth between the spreadsheet, the responses, or the actual live form. Have fun with that.